Midday News. Police in Rivers State have displayed the corpse of a cult group leader who was declared wanted for the murder of Divisional PoliceOfficer Bako Angbashim. This comes few days after it was reported that the suspect had been killed in a shootout with the police. Senior reporter Uche Okoro reports.
About 1 week ago, the Rivers State Police Command confirmed that a leader of the Iceland cult group known as Tu Baba has been killed. But their inability to produce the body left some residents in doubt about what had happened to the prime suspect in the murder of the head of Ahoda Police Division. The police say they have now retrieved the body to show evidence that Tu Baba's reign of terror has ended.
Based on credible information, our tactical team successfully located the shallow grave of Gift Okpara, also known as Tu Baba. He is a notorious Iceland cult leader in Ebras, Ahoda West, Rivers State. We were able to recover the corpse of Tu Baba, who was responsible for the brutal murder of the former DPO of Ahoda Division, late Superintendent of Police Bako Angbashim, who was killed on September 8, 2023 in Odumodi community, Ahoda East local government area of Rivers State.
Local government authorities are happy and believe that this will significantly reduce crime in Ahoda axis of the state.
I consider it just a reasonable time, to bring down the man that occasioned the death of Angbashim. And so I want to say a big thank you to the IG and to the CP, for making this possible. To the best of my knowledge, this is Tu Baba. From the photograph, from the tattoo on his left hand, the photographs we've been seeing, this is Tu Baba. My people are happy. At least businesses can now, thrive.
The Commissioner of Police commended other security agencies like the Nigerian Air Force for their support throughout the manhunt for the notorious criminal kingpin, which lasted almost 6 months. Uche Okoro, TVC News, Port Harcourt.
Commander 32 Artillery Brigade of the Nigerian Army, Brigadier General John La, has stressed the need for an interagency collaboration among security agencies in the state. He spoke during the 2023 West Africa Social Activities. WASA is a social-cultural activity organized annually in military barracks to have officers integrate across ranks as well as with civilians. Brigadier General La said the Army will work closely with all security agencies in the country.
More than ever, interagency collaboration as well as support of the government, community, religious and traditional leaders, amongst others, to secure our dear country. Therefore, I enjoin all security agencies and other stakeholders to synergize in order to achieve a safe and secure year 2024.
The Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Taurid Lagbaja, has challenged his officers to remain steadfast in discharge of their constitutional rules. The Army Chief stated this at the West African Social Activities in Lagos. Senior correspondent Ivy Kanu reports.
Anbaras, Yaba, Lagos is the venue for the Combat Support Services of the Nigerian Army West African Social Activities 2023. It consists of Nigerian Army Medical Corps, Nigerian Army Electrical and Mechanical Engineering Corps, Nigerian Army Ordnance Corps Supply and Transport, Nigerian College of Logistics and Management, and others. The Corps Commander Electrical and Mechanical Engineering, in his welcome address, said it is heartwarming to see officers relax after contributing to very successful exercises across the country.
All combat service support corps are currently providing robust logistic support in Nigerian Army operations in the Northeast, Northwest, and other parts of the country. We have also contributed men, material, and equipment. In the area of field training exercise such as exercise Golden Dawn, Exercise Stillwater 3, among others.
The Chief of Army Staff, represented by the General Officer commanding 81 Division, advised the officers to always remember the vow to always put Nigeria first in all they do.
At this juncture, it is expedient to remind you all that Nigerian Army will continue to diligently discharge its constitutional roles in the defense of the territorial integrity of our dear nation. We must remember that the effective delivery of logistic support is a crucial fulcrum on which this is hinged. Similarly, you must bear in mind that most of your services are critical to the welfare of Nigerian Army personnel and their families.
Some officers were recognized for their outstanding performance during the outgone year. The program ended with tug of war, which saw the Nigerian Army Supply and Transport Corps winning. Ivy Kano, TVC News, Lagos.
And let's turn to Plateau State, where the Victim Support Fund has donated some relief items, mostly food items, to the victims of the recent attacks in Mangu, Bokos and Barkin Ladi Council areas of Plateau State. Our correspondent in Plateau State, Funom Joshua, reports.
Support has continued to come the way of the victims of recent attacks across affected communities in Plateau State. The Victim Support Fund Group has brought these relief items to help cushion and improve the livelihood of the displaced victims. Foodstuffs, toiletries and writing materials were handed over to the State Governor, Caleb Mutfon, on behalf of the affected persons.
We're here at the instance of our chairman to quickly come and respond to the needs of the people. Our interventions include food distribution, which is part of our livelihood and recovery component of the program. There is also the educational materials. These are some of the exercise books we're going to be distributing. We're training teachers. We have income generating activities where we're going to be providing equipment and machines for people to be able to start up small businesses.
Thank you very sincerely for thinking about the victims of the unfortunate massacre that has been taking place on the Plateau. We are happy to receive these items, but let me say this, that we will not continue to remain victims. We will become victims.
In a similar situation, victims of the Christmas Eve attacks in the state were beneficiaries of a kind gesture from Senator Nora Dadut. Food items and toiletries were handed over to the victims as a relief until they are able to return to their communities and get back to their livelihood.
Oluremishade Tinubu, a senator to the core, a mother to the core. She came here to Plateau State in November 2023 to intervene and supported the same group of persons that were attacked.
I'm among the people that I hate Muslim ticket. But with what Tinubu has done, without bias, he has bought my heart. That's what I've been crying for.
Funom Joshua, TVC News, Jos.
And the Presidency has denied reports that the Qatari government refused President Tinubu's request to visit the country. In a statement by a special advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Bayo Ononuga, quote, "The leaked diplomatic paper by mischief makers about an investment forum is not in any way a snub on President Tinubu by the Qatari government." Mr. Ononuga says the event in question is to be held on the sidelines of President Tinubu's state visit, and it is being put together by the Nigerian Association of Chambers of Commerce, Industry and Mines and Agriculture, Qatar's Chambers of Commerce. He also mentioned that President Tinubu will proceed to Qatar on a state visit, which is on the invitation of the Emir of Qatar, Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani. The President's special advisor emphasized that the state's visit is aimed at strengthening the bilateral economic cooperation between Nigeria and Qatar. And to other matters, Oyo State government has announced its intention to take over suspected Chinese illegal lithium crushing facility located at Idianyure along Ibadan-Jebode Expressway. Governor of Oyo State, Seyi Makinde, stated this when he visited the facility alongside some of its officials. Governor Makinde noted that the Chinese company was registered by the federal government for car tire recycling and battery crushing, was suspected to have been dealing in lithium production. Makinde added that such an activity violates the recently signed executive order against handling of harmful substances and illegal mining in the state.
Well, you can see what's going on here. Still the same problem, illegal mining activities, and the folks are even getting bolder and bolder. This place, according to records available to us, was meant to be a yard for recycled tires and batteries, but coming in here, you can see that the operation, there's no single battery or a single tire here. Security agencies, I think 4 individuals have been arrested. The Chinese people, they've been talking to immigration, and once we are able to find something to prosecute them on.
You're watching TVC News.